Hello and welcome to the mountainous country of Kyrgyzstan here in Central Asia. In fact, 93% of the country is covered in mountains and is home to 158 different mountain ranges. If you have no idea where Kyrgyzstan is located, it's sandwiched between China, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and Kazakhstan. I've wanted to come to Kyrgyzstan for some time now. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos on Kyrgyzstan. I've always been fascinated by not only the beautiful nature, but also just the old world culture. I'm here in the capital city of Bishkek. It's a city with a history of socialism and dictatorship under Soviet rule. The city's full of Soviet architecture, and Russian still remains an official language, along with Kyrgyz. Tomorrow I'll be heading into the mountains for a few days, and then when I return, I'll show you around this beautiful city. Alright, it's my second day here in Kyrgyzstan. Today, me and a group of about 7 strangers who I've met at the hostel here are going to head south to a lake called Song-Kul, go live in a yurt, ride some horses. The Kyrgyz dream. Let's do it. Are these yaks? Oh my goodness. So cool. Okay, after a full day of driving, we have arrived at Son-Kul, lake up here in the mountains of Kyrgyzstan, and I must say the drive in here was one of the most beautiful drives I've ever seen in my life. And we have just arrived at our yurt camp. This is absolutely incredible. Should be an amazing time. Hopefully learn some Russian with the Russians we're staying with. So look at the yurt we'll be staying in. We're gonna squeeze 7 beds in here. So cool. Actually, this pattern you'll see on the roof of all these yurts is on the flag of Kyrgyzstan. Here's a picture. This is what an Egyptian looks like. This is what 2 Russians look like.
Beautiful Russians, don't be mistaken.
Here's our beautiful bathroom. Not bad. And there's paper. This might just be the most beautiful moment of my entire trip so far. Horses grazing. I'm another majestic white horse. Shout out Ali, who I met in Peru. If you're interested in coming to Son-Kul, you'll have to go to Bishkek, the nation's capital. And then from there, you'll have to find a shared taxi. You'll have to try to meet people, and yeah, if you can share a taxi, it's affordable. I think we paid about $10 US each. Definitely worth it. You can also take a marshutka. It's a Soviet minibus, and that'll take you to a city nearby, but you'll have to pay for another shuttle here. And no, you definitely can't book the yurts online. There's no electricity, no internet, so you'll just have to come here and negotiate prices. But if you come to Kyrgyzstan, you have to come here. This is certainly one one of the coolest moments of my life, standing here in a Kyrgyz yurt camp on a lake in the middle of nowhere, Kyrgyzstan, wearing a jacket that belongs to a Russian girl I met this morning. Today marks exactly a half year since I left my home in Michigan, 6 months. Here I am on a lake in Kyrgyzstan. Absolutely blessed to be here, and I'm excited to enjoy every moment with the people in the yurt. We're gonna cook dinner together, and yeah, very lucky to be here with these Russians and Egyptian. Как дела? Супер.
Нет, мы не будем варить.
Это
Доширак.
Доширак, да.
А это традиционное, да?
Традиционный доширак, да. Очень традиционный, очень наш.
Хорошо.
Ну, у нас между комнатами коридор большой, то есть моя комната проходная, то есть я молодые еще растят, это вообще не проблема была для меня. Собственно говоря, я решила спасаться, своими силами. Спасение утопающих сделала.
That's a medium to be. What is happening here?
Like a woman has milk, like as any woman has milk, like a horse.
We were fortunate enough to be invited into this woman's home to try some horse milk, and it is certainly not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
All right, I'm now back in the city of Bishkek. Amazing few days out in the mountains on Son-Kul Lake. And today I'm just going to show you around the city of Bishkek. For a capital city, it's quite small, so right now I'm heading to the city center. Here in Kyrgyzstan, you'll notice men are wearing these tall white hats. The hats are meant to represent the beautiful snow-capped mountains here in Kyrgyzstan. This is called Oak Park. Nice place to come relax here in the city center of Bishkek. This is the main square here in the center of Bishkek. It's called Alatu Square. If you're interested in Soviet architecture, Bishkek is definitely a city you're going to want to check out because it is everywhere.
Then hike for a couple hours, like 3 hours to the 3,000 and then go up. And also there, being in Rustic, that's amazing. There's is there
So look at the hostel where I'm staying. It's called Tundak Hostel. Has a swimming pool, super nice. So sadly, it is my last day here in Kyrgyzstan and in Central Asia, and I'm extremely excited to announce that tomorrow I'll be heading back to Europe to a city I know quite well, my favorite city in the world, Paris, France. I'll be spending about a week there, probably head back to the city where I studied abroad called Angers, and then from there I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll probably start heading east. I have to eventually make my way to Poland to fly to Oslo because I have that flight booked. So coming to Kyrgyzstan has been one of the greatest experiences of my life. Life here is just so unbelievably different than what we're accustomed to back in the United States. And it's experiences like this that really change your perspective on life. So shout out to the Kyrgyz people for being so warm, welcoming, and honest. And also shout out to the amazing Russians I met on our trip to Son-Kul, as well as Amir. Unbelievable experience, pleasure to spend it with you guys. So I must say it feels kind of good to be heading to a country where I actually speak the language and understand what's going on. So I'll see you next week in France.